Okay, I've tried to start the stream again. If you can see the stream. Okay, I've tried
Something
to start
happened.
the stream again. There it is. Cool. I just listened to myself for a split second. Great, that means it's back. Wish it would have notified me that it was gone, but it's back now. Welcome. Already done the intro a while ago. It said 37 minutes ago, so we missed everything. Great.
Pretty much.
Great. Got the intro, and then we missed everything.
What? Oh.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yay, software.
you guys headed back to Caer Dineval via Caer Koenig.
Yeah.
You bought an axe beak that we named Bo. That is Venric's new steed. Then you guys arrived in Caer Dineval. You paid Grid some money. Scorp has said that he's made an improvement to the front door that has a trap that will behead anybody that comes in once it's set. And Grundle's getting chocolate milk. Vilma also
Yay.
got a spare bardic inspiration from their performance. That's mostly all that's happened. It's weirdly not a lot. Somebody
Catching up.
definitely let me know if the stream goes out, because
I will turn it on
I'm
now.
apparently unable to see that. 'Cause it says I'm still streaming on OBS. It just doesn't say anything.
It's been a Twitch issue. It's been happening a lot. Happened yesterday as well with a bunch of people I was watching.
Okay. That's
Freaking Twitch.
that at
Definitely
least
double
feels
check.
better, because before it was my computer overheating.
Right. Also, definitely check to make sure that you don't have a Windows update, because one of them did have a Windows update that might have been interfering.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. Well, it's
Thank
on
you
now.
for that
Keep
info.
an eye on it.
You guys are in the free spirits not free. I guess Nephros, since you've finally graced us.
Yeah, that's
You-
right.
Are you doing anything? You kind of sat down with Arn and Solveig. Arn is trying to impress Solveig to no success with his boastful stories, and she's not really having it.
Give me a second to noodle and then come back to me. I gotta think about what I would be doing.
Sure.
Vilma, we're gonna set up a blacksmithing shop in town. What do we? Yeah, we need to get the materials, free building, the bellows, the thing.
I've been
Yanni's gonna
thinking.
set it all up.
Actually, well, there's that the tower nearby. I think we can just buy it outright at this point if we want to go talk to the
tower?
lord of these lands. The tower, right down across the street from us.
Well, it'll be resistant to burning down if it's already destroyed.
Yeah, that'd be a wonderful place to start a forge and reinforce some of the supplies we picked up. I think
Okay, cool. I'll tell Yanni.
Tell Bayani.
Okay, Yanni, we're gonna. Oh wait, why don't I just do this? Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Right through the table.
Jam
Yanni,
coming through.
we're gonna get a tower and we're gonna build it there. We're gonna
Tower?
go in there, say it's ours now. I think so.
Oh, the ruins across the street? I did see those.
Yeah, those. I have very bad short-term memory,
That's
as well as long-term memory.
not great for blacksmithing. We'll have to impress you with muscle memory at least.
Oh, my muscles remember everything.
Good. I suppose we can do that. Now, I need to get back to my big girl drink, so why don't you go,
Where's my little boy drink?
It's here, Grundle. It's finally frozen. Yeah,
Oh,
and I need to get back to the bar.
thanks,
Definitely
Alright.
on the move.
That chocolate milk.
Heading to the brooding corner.
That's
Nephros
right.
heads to his brooding corner.
I'm
You
gonna
can
talk
stare at Zorvalax across
It's
the room.
like taken.
with Tam.
Okay, if you want to talk to Tam, we can do
I
that.
want to talk to Tam. I want to talk just some business here. I'd like for her to put the word out for some workers. And also with the how well me and Suvi did with our performance. I'd like to put the word out just in general, that we're looking for like adventurers come here just to like get a lot of attention and people who just adventurers or people of high capability to come over to the Free Spirits.
Well, a few people have come by, so I'll try and impress upon them your desires, and then maybe we can get something going. I've met a few people since they've increased the traffic here, so we have a few contacts in Bryn Shander, honestly.
Wonderful. Yes, we came into some fortune on the way, so congratulations, you'll be getting a raise. We also plan on purchasing some land nearby as well, so if we could get some more helping hands around here, that'd be wonderful.
Sure. Do you mind drow?
Are they cool?
I suppose.
Okay, I'd probably like to meet them, but sure, why not?
There were some members of Brigand Dearth that came by, and they were hoping to...
They are cool.
Okay, they're cool. Good. That's one thing.
Yeah,
Wasn't sure, because, their reputation.
No, these are... We like them. They're cool.
Okay. I will let my contacts know.
Wonderful. We'll be definitely
Looking forward to
staying
that raise.
Yes. You can talk to Nephros about that. I will continue entertaining.
He is our treasurer and agent of acquisitions, so talk to him.
Talk to our accounting department.
There's paperwork and
Boring stuff.
We
Just
have to
talk to
HR.
him.
Out of line.
And since I'm next to Wyani right now, I'll probably sing a tale of like the her tribe over here about how they slew that dragon and how wonderful a master craftsman Wyani is, just because she's near me.
You lean over the bar and then start regaling the other patrons and Wayani's ears with their tales. Nephros, did you think? Did you have time to think?
Probably. Yes, I did.
Okay.
So, yeah, Nephros would kind of like sidle over and sit next to Grid, sit down with him and be like, hey, so while we were out, we got into a bit of a scuffle down at Revel's End Prison. There was a lot of names flying around, but we found out about this prisoner, Axion Saren. Prisoner 7. He seemed like some sort of assassin who'd apparently been tasked with eliminating a member of my family. You think you could maybe send out the feelers through the spy network, see if you can get any more information on this?
Sure, but I'll probably need a bit of oil grease, if you know what I mean, and I probably won't be able to join you on your next mission.
Yeah, sure. It's Nephros will reach down into the bag and pull out, let's say, 5 platinum. And,
We already paid him 20.
He knows that.
all right. Oh, does Nephros know that?
The money came from you, so...
Okay. A little more
Start
grease.
spending.
All right. Well, hey, listen. I'll give you a little extra funding, but you're going to have to try and get more people on board with the spy network, all right?
Yeah, sure. I'll just make
And,
sure
like-
they go through me.
Like he leans in a little bit and he pushes the stack of 5 platinum over. Also, you got to start calling it the Friends of Silver Tongue. And he pushes it over.
Nerd.
Will do. What do I call you if I get anybody asking?
You can call me Nephro Silvertongue. It's not a name.
boy.
It's not a name that would be recognized anywhere other than Icewind Dale.
Oh, good. That's what I've been telling people. Anyway, Mr. Silvertongue, I'll get going on this tomorrow. Tonight I need to rest my legs and such. I didn't realize how much adventuring was. Maybe I can sit down for a bit.
Yeah, overland travel really takes it out of you, doesn't it?
It does. Standing there on those sleds while the dogs do all the work. It's exhausting. Anyway, at some point, Venric, are you still in the kitchen? Scrounging?
Yeah,
scrounging, and I went to go find Jeeves and just hang out with him.
Oh, sure. He's out here.
Oh,
Trying to
yeah.
suppress his instinct to bury that treasure in the woods
I just wanted.
like a
I
dog.
just trying to not dig.
All right.
So yes, just following Jeeves and just kind of picking up pace and seeing how he's doing.
Sure. Across the room, you see the Dragonborn that had joined your ranks recently,
In
Zorvalax.
quotations.
He locks eyes with you, and you can see like a reddish glint come from them.
No.
You hear his voice in your mind. He says, Venric, I wish to speak with you.
Hold that thought, Jeeves. I've got something to do. Hold on, be right back.
Of course, do you
Absolutely,
need me to hold it while you go?
Huh? No.
Apologies, Master Jeeves.
Not a baby anymore.
I mean,
Not this
Venric,
time.
Oh, I'm so old.
I'm so fucking old.
Scoot my way over to
Our fine friend. I didn't see you there coming in. Hello.
Hello. Your friend is rather strange.
Which
You-
one? There's a lot of us.
Yeah, you say that, and he just glances over at the hatted man talking to Grundle at another table, seemingly disinterested with everything. Dzan.
Not friend, I guess. Someone we found. Someone new to corporeal life. It's very complicated, and I also am not a fan of it. But now he is here, and he needs to be guided.
New to corporeal life. Venric, make an insight check.
Eh.
Zorvalax is not a very emotional being, but still you can sense a hint of disdain that he holds towards this Dzan figure already without having met him.
Yeah. So we ended up coming across this tower, and he kind of starts going into details of like what had happened and this whole like room that brought things to reality. We did destroy that, didn't we?
Oh,
We definitely did not do that.
Did not destroy it, which still
You-
exists because we don't know how to destroy it, but I wanted to destroy it.
Mm-hmm. Vilma would not let that happen.
Benner's
She
making
has
note.
a very cursed rapier that will not let that happen.
Uh-huh.
It's not happening.
Benner's like, really want to destroy it. We really didn't know how. Also, I'm very short, and it was like 20 feet up, so there's a problem there. Height difference made it difficult to have any sort of sway in that decision making.
what is this man's name?
Zan?
And he created this device.
I don't actually know. I don't think he did. I mean, maybe. Not that one. That one specifically was a snowman and now is a simulacrum. Whatever the magic version of it is called. Abomination, basically. But he's a person now.
He's a crime against God. Whatever the
But
word
he's
for that
real.
is.
Crime against nature. The magic went too far and no longer an illusion.
You were right to bring him to me.
Well,
I
we
will
didn't
dispose of
technically-
him properly. He nods. Please, tell
is
me where this
technically real
device
now.
is, so that I might destroy it.
Persuasion? Can I persuade you to go destroy that thing so that way maybe we don't have more on weird nonsense? Because technically
want
that
to
one's
do, yes?
human now. It
Yeah,
is
that's-
alive.
But you said yourself, he is an abomination, an illusion
Well-
that you are, I think, saying that it's been made real.
Right. And now that
All
it's real,
illusions are an abomination to the natural order of things. I cannot
Wow.
allow it to exist.
Guy
Fenner does the concerned face and is like, I understand where you're getting at,
hiding as a dragonborn.
but Zan is now
Is there a problem?
human-ish.
But he should not have been.
But
Benric.
he is.
You have an oath, do you not?
Yes, to protect those who cannot defend themselves, and you're technically threatening that guy over there who is now alive. That's what I mean. Like, I'm kind of in a pickle. It's really weird.
My species has taken an oath as well, to protect the natural order of things. I am a ruby dragon, and we protect the order against illusion magic. All falsehoods should be destroyed. You understand. I
Well, I have a
cannot
question for
disobey
you.
and disavow my oath.
Question. Is he real? Like, does your magical dragon eyes somehow show you something different? Because I just see a person.
He has an aura of illusion magic around him,
Oh.
and
That's
yet you
weird.
claim that he is real.
Well, he went through that area that was supposed to make everything real, so... I mean, he bleeds and he has pain and, he has feelings and... Now he's complaining and learning and doing a bunch of other stuff like a normal child, so I figured he was real.
Regardless, I must see to it that he is removed from this world.
Excuse me. Oh, Zorvalax, you're here.
We can be discreetly. Hi, Vilma.
Hey, I'm just going over here. Oh, so how's it been over here, Zorvalax? How's the arrow going?
Vilma sees Zorvalax talking to Venric and gets insanely jealous.
Henrik's like, he's got that like,
Fucking
oh my
boyfriend.
god, there is literally a weapon pointed at his head right now, kind of smile on his face, like, I don't know what to do.
I was going to talk with Solvig on over here, but I just noticed you over here in the corner.
I don't like company that much.
See,
Oh, I
came to
feel
an interesting
blessed.
place. Is everything okay?
Yes,
Are
I
you
was
doing
just
typical-
telling your companion about my oath that I have taken.
Okay. Well, I don't know it, so
That is
Uh,
okay.
okay.
I will tell people that need to know it.
I'll look at Venric.
Yeah.
And then I'll look at Zorvalax. Okay. Well, I trust Venric. I'll tap him on the shoulder. Like, you guys have fun here.
Yes, Venric is most honorable.
Yes. Anyways, anytime. So, how's that arrow? You didn't answer the arrow question. Is it going good?
The arrow question?
Yes. You were making a dragon slaying arrow, I believe, for us.
Yes, I was able to finish it.
Oh, great. Wonderful. That would definitely go to Suvi. At your earliest convenience. He's still playing the flute over there. He's going
Arrow?
on like a madman. But he does have acute hearing. He might have heard me say arrow.
It has appeared in your treasure chest.
Wonderful. Thank you. Well, I'll let you guys continue whatever you're talking about.
Thank you, most magnanimous of you.
Yeah. Your next drink's on me till 10.
Wait, I thought the whole drinks thing was the other way around. Are we doing free
He
drinks
got us an
now?
arrow. Don't-
Oh, I'm
Just
kidding.
him. He's the special guest. Don't worry. And I'll go do it Arn and Solveig over here.
Alright. So,
Vilma leaves and Venric's like,
Okay, well, look, if you're gonna get rid of the thing that's definitely not real, first off, I need you to help me figure out and see that for myself, because he still just looks like a normal guy. Watch this.
Venric will run over to Zan and just like slap him in the face and then run away. Just so that you can see like the reaction of him like being like, ow, what the
ow!
and then run back.
Are we playing tag?
Grundle decks Venric.
Oh, oh no, that's it. I gotta run away. Excuse me.
Grundle starts weaving and ducking between the tavern patrons, not really realizing his own size for several minutes.
It's like a big dog trying to like run around the house and they
Well,
definitely
get off
knock
the
over
table.
everything.
Sorry.
Venric, even an illusion can believe that it's real. Even a machine can believe that it is real, if it was told that it is. It's just telling you what it wants it to say. Even if you think that that thing is real, there's no way it could possibly be.
I can see where you're coming from. I'm gonna let you know I kind of skipped a lot of lessons on magic. You know, most of the other stuff is kind of divine. I got lucky.
I'm only telling you because I know you will understand.
I think I do. And I guess you just said that if I think I do, then it should be okay.
Now you're getting it.
That doesn't make any sense, though.
Don't understand with your brain, understand with your prejudice.
The sentence that you said, it doesn't make sense. It's absolute nonsense.
Now please,
Which doesn't mean it's sense.
tell me where you found this device. Can you point it out on a map?
Yeah, sure.
Good.
So, I don't think he has one on him, so probably go and
He
try and
protrudes a map.
Aha.
find... Yeah, and he'll point to where the spires were.
Good. I will depart in the morning. Say your goodbyes to this Dzan. Will not
Can-
leave this tavern.
Can you, like, be discreet and, like, maybe wait a while? There's a lot of people here, and if you start causing commotion now, you're gonna make a whole unrest to everything natural in this establishment.
It is a worthy illusion that would be most unwholesome. I'll wait until he leaves.
Okay, thank you, at least.
I'm gonna go and find people and inform... Who the fuck do I talk to?
Definitely
I
not
don't
the person right
Nevros?
next to you.
I
He
can't say
seemed-
who's next-
He seemed to think that Vilma wasn't gonna let him do it.
He was right. That was a good assumption on Zorfalax's part.
Is that it?
Huh?
Are we still playing?
Yeah, go slap Dan again.
Okay.
What? What is going on today?
Oh,
Is it my
This poor
birthday?
guy. He's being slapped, then he's gonna be murdered by a dragon. This poor guy.
Scorp's gonna
Run
come
away.
out and be like,
No, it's my birthday.
Nephros is gonna like lean away from the table.
Run away.
You gotta be alive at least a year before you get another birthday.
I just don't understand. Dagger it.
One damage.
It kinda is his birthday.
In a way.
guess so, in a way. It not
Uh-huh.
exactly he was birthed, he was more like...
He was born in a way
I'm
today.
birthed.
He was born
No.
again.
Definitely not born.
He
he's
was
another-
born of magic today.
The Church of the
And that's an
Evangelical
abomination!
He was born of foul witchcraft.
Okay, well, you guys are just magic haters.
It's true. Whatsy can burn in hell.
What is-
That's right.
Wow.
I feel like there's a word for like when you take something that like I don't know, it's probably not even like a real thing. It's more like a philosophy, like the idea of creating something from nothing.
Ship of Theseus?
No,
No, that's
that's
just
different.
like that's
Comms
just taking
razor?
parts.
No. What? No.
No.
Lathe of Heaven.
The Lathe of Heaven, yeah.
So
That's
we
it.
have that issue.
Yeah, you have a device that is just the Lathe of Heaven.
Yeah.
You can will things into existence. Jeez. Anyway,
Apparently,
Um,
Zorfalax can see through it, so that's interesting.
Jeez, lifeless.
yeah. He did also just, like, straight up tell you that it was in your, like, invisible chest. That's where he put your Arrow of Dragon Slaying, which, by the way, whoever has the chest can add it to their inventory.
Oh, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
you have
put it
you
in
have the
that
chest.
chest.
I have the key.
Okay. When he said our chest, I'm like, which chest is he talking about? But it was our chest. Okay, one arrow.
Yeah, we only have one chest. We have other bags.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You can stop by me.
Dragon
You,
Slaying.
we can just say you stop by me to
How
get
do
the
you
key.
get
I
it in
unlock
there?
it. Yeah, right. It's a foldable arrow.
Just shoves
Stop
it through the
it.
keyhole.
It's like one of those aluminum poles. You click the button, then it expands.
Tent pole?
Vilma, you arrive at a bored Solveig and a boasting Arn. Listen, I've just told you enough times that I'm not really that interested. Don't care what you've done with your Rock Fist. My name is Rock Fist, and I'm the leader of a Goliath clan in the mountains. Aye, And I'm the Prince of Neverwinter. She downs a guzzle of ale.
That is most impressive.
That you two have met, Solvig. It's great to see you. This is my honored guest, On. It seems that you have met as well.
Oh, honored guest. Good. Yes, I've been hearing how honorable he is.
I'm sure he's quick to let people know his exploits, but he is a powerful and a chieftain of the Goliath clans.
Not impressed.
Yes.
So where have you all been? I've heard smatterings that you all have gotten imprisoned.
Well, we went to a prison. You know, you heard the song that
I wasn't
Wait.
listening that hard.
Okay.
We got out. We got better.
Well, On here, you would like to know, is joining us in assaulting the Frostmaiden directly. I'm glad that you're here, and I'm sure
Aye, we're
you're
gonna fuck her
interested.
right hard. Charming.
Boy, Solvig, come here. I want to check something.
Sure. Excuse me, Vilma. Mr. Chieftain. I think she likes me.
You know, I think this has got to be some warming up, but I think she's got to be traveling with us because she's really in on this.
Oh,
Frostmaiden
good.
thing as well. You're looking quite dashing with your new outfit as well. So.
Oh, yes, with my fancy armor. Thank you again
On.
for that idea.
Tell me your favorite exploit right now that you have.
My favorite exploit?
Your best, like your favorite, your the thing that you're most proud of right now.
Well,
I'm on a hot streak, so go for it.
I suppose uniting the clans of the Akhenathi and the Thunlakalaga together under my fist.
Okay, that's still I will remind you that's still not official. But
We will
perhaps
see.
Yeah. That one's on our return. But before that, like what's your favorite thing that you've done? Because you both bust your exploits all the time.
Well, I tossed 2 crag cats off of the cliffs of the spine of the world. One of
Okay.
them damn near took my ear off. He points at a little chip in his ear.
Wonderful. Give me like 2 more then.
2 more exploits?
Yeah. I need a little bit more than that for me to do the same thing I did with Wayani with him, just to talk him up.
Well, I wrestled for an entire night, besting each man in the Goliath camp.
That's pretty good.
Furthermore, I survived on a mountain with no food for 3 days, drinking nothing but snow water.
Incredible. Great. I'm gonna go to this group of patrons and I'm gonna sing Arn's exploits, and then maybe someone will be interested in talk to him.
We need to get this guy laid.
Wingmanning real hard out here.
All right. You could certainly try. Make a performance check.
Is it a wingman thing, or is it more like, please somebody entertain Arn because I can't?
Sure.
Make him look good, but not too good.
You do a veritable Gaston type of song for Arn
Listen,
Rockfist.
he's my personal guest. I'm gonna make sure that he is regarded in the highest esteem as I can.
No one loses goat ball like.
No one blocks like Arn Rockfist. No
Everyone,
one.
like I make songs like Nephros has like his own like parts of entire songs, as well as Suvi and
You wrote a
Fenric as
leitmotif
well.
of
Like they've got their
Nephros?
own thing. So everyone associated with me, I'm gonna just say the best things I can about them.
Sure.
Curate a playlist for everybody.
You at least get some people interested in Arn Rockfist and over their initial, prejudices against a Goliath. After all, there is a Goliath patron, although she was a bit easier to deal with than a native Goliath that
He's
is
a literal
shunning all
barbarian.
of the people. Yeah, he's very barbaric, and people have their initial thoughts about them. But after a bit of bragging, you're able to kind of get them to know the real Arn Rockfist.
Yeah.
So then they go over and they start fawning to him. He kind of takes his place in one of the groups and starts talking and flexing his muscles and lifting women out of their chairs and whatnot. Nephros, Solveig goes over to talk to you. Sorry, I had to
Yes.
take care of something.
That's all right. Yeah, he says, hey, Solveig, hold on. And he reaches down into his bag. We got these. And he pulls out a fistful of dragon scales and like spreads them along the table. Here,
Oh.
show me your arm. Show me your arm. Are these like yours?
What are you talking about? These are white dragon scales.
All right. I guess I must have remembered the colors wrong.
No,
Anyway, pretty cool, right?
They are very cool. I do like them. Might be able to do something with them if you wanted that. I mean, there's no sense in taking a dragon's scales for just trophies or just selling them. They can always be made into something better, you know?
Yeah, I thought they might make a pretty cool set of armor. We'll have to find someone who's got the skills. If only we knew a very talented and wizened blacksmith. Oh well.
If only.
Hey, that's me.
Oh, you're a blacksmith. I thought you were a fighter.
I'm a blacksmith fighter in training.
Oh,
I'm multi-classing.
interesting.
You're right, Grundle. We should bring these to Wayani.
Are you really multi-classing?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, I could probably work my magic if these were built into some sort of scale mail, or even some sort of cloak. I might be able to do something with it. It might be able to resist the cold, I would assume. White dragon scales are pretty resilient to that sort of thing, and my magic can at least commune with the dragon's spirit within, though I don't know if it would be... if it'd be willing, but at least I can try it. I got dragon's blood running through my veins.
I have blood through my veins.
I bet you
that's
do, lad.
great. No, that's great news, Solveig. All right, we'll have to have a conversation with Wayani, see if maybe she can help, if she knows anyone.
Sure, anything but talking to that Goliath again.
Yeah, it looked like you kind of needed some saving there.
Thank you, Nephros. At least you haven't lost your charm in your week's vacation.
I try.
I'm gonna go talk to that Wayani and see if we can't discuss some plans. You can come
Yeah.
too, Grundle, but I assume that
helping.
this is a little delicate of a procedure for you.
Yeah, so far my smithing is the opposite of delicate.
Right, well, we'll have Wayani take a look at it.
Wow, you're fast.
No, she casts Misty Step.
Oh,
She disappears in a gout of flame and reappears next to Wayani, and then you guys discuss schematics.
Just
Anyway.
normal stuff that's happening in this tavern.
Yeah, normal stuff. And things are going on for a while.
I'll tell Suvi. Suvi, apparently, inside of our chest, the dragon slaying arrow is completed. If you want to go pick that up. I don't know how we got it inside of there. I don't know. Zorvalax.
Yes.
How did you get the arrow inside of the chest? I must know.
A simple spell. I'm not using my magic for much else, so might as well save you the effort.
Fair enough. You've got that, so you can just see through any illusion, can't you?
Of course.
I can do that too if I'm close enough.
I see.
Good.
Is that natural to dragons? I'm not familiar.
Many dragons can, but I use it for good. Moreover, to a more pressing issue, have you got any leads on the Frostmaiden's curse?
Zorvalax, you're
Boy,
gonna
do
be
we.
so happy with us, and I will produce the compass that points us directly where we need to go.
This leads
yeah?
you directly to the Frostmaiden.
You knew immediately. Wow, that was quite impressive.
An assumption.
I wanted to explain, but that's fine. That's fine. No, just take all the wind out of my sails. That's fine. Yes, exactly that. We plan on striking against her and stealing some items of power from her. We've recruited a few of the Goliath clan to come join us. I'm sure Solvig would be more than happy to join us as well. I don't know what your plans are, Zorflax.
Why are you trying to steal something from them instead of simply slaying them?
It is the source of the avatar of Oral's power. Some sort of
Yeah. It's
codicil.
clearly power will weaken her strength here. Listen, we're pretty, strong fighters. I don't know if we're slaying the Frostmaiden strong though. Perhaps with your help if you want to join us, but
I cannot.
you cannot. Okay.
If I were to meddle in the affairs of a deity, I would surely start a new war.
Really? Do you work for another deity or something?
The dragons have once, long ago, warred with the gods. But I will not have it be that way again.
Okay.
I simply
sure-
recruit mortals to do the bidding to enforce the natural order, and the Frostmaiden has certainly overstepped those bounds. Though if I were to intervene directly, that would be bad.
That would be bad? Okay, because I feel like her overstepping her bounds would, give a little bit of leeway for one such as yourself to perhaps intervene. But this is at your discretion.
It's a difficult matter, but the dragons do not consider themselves the world's police.
I see. Yeah, I don't know the politics of dragons and gods, perhaps, but I
Why
know
would an ant know the politics of a human being?
Okay, you don't really need to go that far. That was too far.
Okay,
Zorflax,
well,
look at me.
that was a little mean.
Zorflax, look at me. That was too far. You're sitting inside of my tavern right now. You don't need to say those things.
I'm sitting where I please because I chose you to help me.
I see. So you chose us, which means that you should give at least some sort of gratuity instead of this blatant, callousness that you're giving us. Just a little bit of courtesy.
You have
Perhaps.
been given my magic. You have been given my hospitality. You have been given my patience as well.
You came to us, I think, is what happens. I'm just saying.
I can leave you as well. But perhaps there is someone else who has a better chance. But for
I
now,
see.
it seems like I have little choice.
I see, yes. None other has such a direct means of assaulting the Frostmaiden as us, so I guess you're gonna have to perhaps be a little bit nicer.
Tell you what, when you're ready to leave, you can have this back. He puts the compass away. If you're nice to me, and respect my power, then perhaps I won't
Where
choose
did you
another
get that? That was in my hands.
group of misshapen adventurers.
Vilma, pushing too hard.
Anyway, I
was
must
just
take my
being-
leave. He gets up and swishes his cloak and retires to one of the rooms.
Yeah, of course. Oh, and then he's staying in our rooms. Of course he is. Son of a
This,
bitch.
I should say,
Prince-
this isn't an inn. This is just he's taken one of your rooms.
Probably yours.
Yeah, okay, he's being difficult. Honestly, Subi, we got something out of him. But when did he just took it from me? That was really mean.
Gotta stop letting go of important MacGuffins around strange
I
people.
didn't. He just took it.
Nephros kind of leans out of his chair and looks over to Vilma and Soupy and does like an exaggerated thumbs up gesture. Things are going well over there?
I'll motion Nephros to come over.
I'm just gonna shake my head back and forth.
I assume that was the end of a very satisfying and agreeable conversation.
No,
with
he's
our
a
little
piece of
godlike
shit.
dragon
Anyways, he stole the compass from me.
friend. Well, I mean, who's gonna fight a dragon to get it back? Honestly.
Could you go and get it back? I'm.
What?
Don't
I
know
will
why let you
recruit one
talk
of
to
my
people.
lesser friends to reclaim it from the dragon.
I think
Well,
you'll be able to talk to him easier.
I mean, all right,
I was hoping
fine.
you'd just ask the dragon for a ride across the sea of the moving ice, but you know, you can just argue with him instead. That's fine.
It's only pot dragon. I'm not sure he can carry more than one of us.
Oh, did you never make the check?
I don't think I did.
That's fine.
Anyway, Suvi,
Maybe he just
wanna
doesn't
go?
believe us.
Wanna go buy some land with me? I suppose.
Buy some men? What?
Buy some land.
Land.
We should talk with the speaker.
Never sell the land.
Well, we're not gonna sell it. We're gonna buy it.
For what?
Well, there's the those ruins over there. I think Grundle has high hopes of a forge in this town, and I think it would be helpful to have some semblance of a stronghold here. So
It would keep him from burning down the tavern.
it would. That's Suvi. That's number one on the list right there.
Is this fork hot enough to hit now?
He's just been holding it over a candle.
I'm planning on using the funds in the chest. There's an arrow in the chest already, so I figured we'd just go take care of that as well.
Retrieve the arrow.
Sure. Yeah, you
Oh.
beg Nephros for the key, and then you're able to open the chest.
Thanks, Nephros.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
It's
now-
starting to get
so-
dark at this point, so it might be best to do
Speak-
that tomorrow, but
Ah,
I'll keep it in mind.
God, we could sleep in beds tonight.
It's true. You can finally sleep in beds.
Wow.
As the night is going on, Dazan the man, decides to retire for the evening. He heads over to, say Venric. Venric, was it? Is there a place for me to sleep here?
Yeah, we've got rooms. Or at least we should have rooms. Might have to share with someone. I don't remember how many rooms we have.
Oh, splendid.
4.
Okay, well, I'll go find one then. I'll try to make myself at home. I'll try to keep my things. Maybe I'll start on the spell book.
Sure. Jeeves, are any of the rooms occupied, or did you just keep them for, like, everyone here? Not so much patrons.
Well, the help have been kind of staying in them. Tam and... well, I'm not sure where Scorp goes. As well as the few... oh, Solvig as well. Tam, Solvig, and the few servers we have.
Sure. Also, I'm pretty sure Scorp lives underneath that little balcony area with the table. Points
Oh.
toward the corner.
That's where he scrambles off to. Wonder he won't let me dust it. Thank you. Anyway,
have to dust exactly where I want it.
I should
well-
retire. I need to get started on remaking my spells.
Sure. As Dan is like making his way and he's leaving out of earshot, I looked at Jeeves and I'm like,
Jeeves, is there anything off about that guy that you see? Like, does he look not quite right?
Well, he looked like a skeevy little old man. Well, not as old as I am, mind you. But nothing really off about him.
Alright, no auras of illusion magic or anything?
Was I supposed to be looking for that? I apologize.
I mean, I didn't exactly mention out loud, and I'm sorry, but, you know, maybe you can, like, go and follow him real quick and get him a pillow or something, and you can just double check.
I can certainly try. Jeeves goes and finds a pillow to give him from the kitchen, I guess.
Oh, the kitchen.
A bag of flour.
A bag of flour. That's okay.
Yeah, those are kitchen pillows.
I'll fluff it a bit for him.
I was just thinking you could have used. That's fine. Never mind.
Just continues to drink and sit here, kind of like questioning, just making sure the decisions are the right decisions.
I've condemned a man to death tonight.
Not a man.
Created
Not
him.
real.
Not real.
La 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 la. He's not real. La 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 la.
The moral implications of what I've created.
Defenseless abomination that shouldn't exist. Follow the oath. Follow the other oath. Follow the oath. This doesn't make sense.
Follow the oath, follow the other oath, follow the oath, follow the oath. At this point,
Nephros kind of, he sort of like wanders over to the bar, a few drinks too deep, and sort of leans on it. Tam, Shaff.
yes.
You know, you've done a really good job keeping this place up.
Thank you.
The better guy
I thought
snorts.
it was the wooden beams.
No, it'd be like, I'm glad we.
Spit
I'm
it
glad
out,
we
love.
met you. I'm glad we met you. You've done a great job, and you're really helpful.
You guys have paid me well, so I think that it was mutually beneficial.
It's great. I love mutual benefits. I think I'm gonna go to sleep.
Good.
Bump it up.
Alright. As Nephros stumbles off in his fake or not drunken stupor, you guys see the sun has fallen over the, what you can see of it.
Pick it up.
Pick it up. Pick it up. The sun has fallen over the horizon, and the dim light of the frozen north has given way to darkness. And snow has started to pick up outside. It's getting pretty bad out there, as far as things are considered. People are like coming into the tavern for warmth and trying to huddle together from the sudden onset of the storm. Some people are going home, but the tavern is honestly much warmer.
Tam, when do people leave?
Leave?
Yeah.
Depends. We work in shifts, so sometimes can go on into the wee hours of the morning.
I just like look back at all the tavern patrons like,
All right. Well, that's a lot, but okay. That makes sense.
There's a storm, we're not gonna throw them out.
No. I was just more curious about like if more people have been coming here for protection.
Oh, sure. Yeah, plenty of people come here to bask in the warmth of our fire.
Ugh. Getting dire out there.
It is.
Perhaps we should build more rooms on this structure.
I mean, we could always ask Scorp. He's always up to no good. I'm sure he'd be happy to build something and keep his hands busy.
I feel like that would take an entire endeavor. Need a whole team of people if we were gonna do something like that.
So what you're saying is I need to find more kobolds and then make little friends for Scorp and have a nice little family, and then they could build a whole new, like, secondary floor.
I hear that there's
Third floor.
construction companies in Bryn Shander.
Okay, fine. Well, the other one was just ideal because Scorp needs friends.
Sure. We all need friends.
insight check on Tam.
Yeah?
Give me my character sheet.
Tam seems to be reluctant to the idea of more Scorps running around.
Okay, less
Can't
so on
imagine
I
why.
hate friends, but more despise kobolds, maybe. Okay.
Eventually the wind really starts picking up, and the door to the front end of the establishment bursts open, and everybody kind of like instinctively looks towards the entrance. There's a hooded figure just near the entrance with their cloak billowing in the air that is bringing snow into the room. And as they lift their cloak, a bright white light emerges from the center where their face should be.
Is that the main entrance?
It's the one in the
okay.
south.
South. Oh, okay, I
One by
see.
the
Now
road.
I see him. Okay.
Oh, do you see him?
No.
Oh, curious.
Venric turns after a couple
Vilma
drinks.
Kozilutvas. Vilma.
Sorry, is there no Vilmas here?
Close the barn door, you're letting all the heat in.
State your purpose, glowing one.
Oh, glowing one. The Snow Queen demands her sacrifice to anoint her newest temple.
You would leave this place. This is a hearth of warmth. If you say otherwise, we will expel you.
She knows that you have been plotting against her, Kozelutvas. This is your last and only chance to redeem yourself in the eyes of the Winter Goddess. You were instructed to bring those Goliaths to us. And to us, you will be good to give them.
I'm gonna draw my rapier.
You raise your blade against the Frostmaiden.
You are not welcome here.
Your warm place has no place in the Dicewind Dales. The Frostmaiden will have you.
You will die here, is what will happen, and I'll attack.
You rush forward and strike through the Cold Light Walker, and its cloak just falls to the ground. You hear its voice echoing throughout the tavern. 3 of the Frostmaidens fair will come to claim them, should you not relent them willingly, Kozelutvas. You have one night.
Those things can talk.
Well, that was oddly specific.
Vilma, what happened?
The Frostmaiden sent an agent here.
Yeah, no, I got that.
Yeah,
What
but we
was
don't,
this whole part about promising the Goliaths to her?
we don't like work for her. We're gonna kill her.
We
Yeah,
don't
I
work
thought
for her. And it said as much that we're working against her. And it knows it.
What did you promise them?
So we're not bringing the Goliaths?
Hey! Vilma! What was that thing talking about?
I don't know. The Frostmaiden's coming after us. It does this all the time. We keep killing them and they keep popping up.
We were on a mission for glory. Is that thing telling the truth?
Yeah, we're here to kill the Frostmaiden. That's the whole point of this whole place.
That thing said that you was gonna sacrifice us.
Okay. Do you trust that thing?
Be wise not to jump to conclusions, Arn. They have been nothing but kind to us. Yeah, but Vilma came into our place thinking that they was gonna take control of the Goliaths, establish trade and whatnot.
I made no claim of leadership of the Goliaths on.
Vilma, are you in trouble? Is the Frostmaiden holding you to her own will or something? Are you cursed? I can fix that. I think I'm the right level.
You can fix my a curse that I've had since birth, Venric.
What curses you've had since birth?
You've seen the tattoo on my back.
Oh, I thought that was new.
That's been there for a while.
The glowing part too?
The glowing part's the new part.
Okay, all right. Well, I think that's what I was thinking of.
Anyways, I'm gonna close this door.
Okay, you're
It's
letting all the
cold.
heat out?
Forgot we do have doors now. I should place those.
So he's just hopping over from stool to stool at the bar. His
Pay no
drink.
mind to that, patrons. Your next drink is free. Is on the house.
Everybody starts exchanging worried looks, but starts to calm down.
Free alcohol.
Oh, well, free beer.
Free
Can
spirits for
I-
everyone.
Thought all the
Insight
doors start
check.
closing.
Fenric dummy.
For this case, I would probably allow that, sure.
Fenric dummy.
I would
mean,
like one
Yeah,
too.
I mean,
Sure.
if it's not a curse, then
Oh,
no. I know the ones that matter.
we're all haunted by our past.
Yeah, listen,
But
Vilma.
that thing sounded serious.
Yeah, listen, Vilma. Regardless of whether or not this thing is or was telling the truth, I think what's important is you shoot it off, and as long as you stick to that byline, I'm okay with it.
Thank you.
As long as you're truly going to stick to not helping the Frostmaiden and denying the death of our good friends Arn and Wyani, I really don't care much what happened before.
I've worked really hard to create what we have here. Okay? There was a lot of effort that went into this. A lot of sacrifice personally that went into just this tavern alone, and our adventures, and all of the Dale. I just want you all to trust me.
Well, if they're going to be coming after you, then the next problem is that they're going to be coming after you. So, you
Well,
should
they've
probably
been
take
coming
shift.
after us for quite a while.
Yeah, but this time
First
they
time
were
they've
very
come into the
adamant
city.
about saying you,
Yeah, this was a
which
person.
means you need protection.
I mean, I'm going to put it simply for you, at least as regards to me, Vilma. Hearing about even the possibility that you might have offered up these people as betrayal has eroded whatever trust you had with me, but you've started building it back up with your actions afterwards. So you're by no means in the safe zone, but you're on your way back for me.
Yeah, being connected with the goddess of evil from birth does that to people.
Well,
Does
she's
that
had
to a
every
lot of
chance to
relationships
openly
that I've
betray
had.
us, and she's yet to do it, so...
Look, and if you're all that concerned, we could always do a zone of truth, and we can get all of our feelings all out, you know, just out in the open or whatever, but
It's
I don't
Fenric
want to go
drinking.
that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been drinking this entire time. I got the little tankard above his head.
Hold on. I think we don't even need that. I'm just gonna go drink some more. I think is what's gonna happen, and then we can talk about it all later.
Vilma,
Yeah, like I said.
Vilma, I'd like you to make a persuasion check. This is to try to convince Arn, Solveig, Wyani, Grid, everybody
Yeah.
else that you aren't, you know,
An agent of the
bad
Frost
guy.
Come on, above 20. Oh well, Chris, did you have an idea of what was gonna happen? Because it's a natural 20.
Well, I go where the rules take me. So, your friends speaking to you afterward has given them a bit of solace, and they realize that Vilma would never do that. Vilma would never betray her friends like that. Solveig even comes up and says, "Listen, Vilma wouldn't lie." Oh wait, she has a fucking Scottish accent, or Irish, whichever.
Change your fate.
Irish, definitely. Scottish is way
He's got
more.
She's
Not
got
comprehensible.
she's
I
got
think
a
he's
dick.
tried to do a Scott
Yeah.
with her.
He's trying a,
Listen,
a UK
I do
Purple burglar alarm.
I do a Neverwinter accent.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
Somewhere
Hello,
between
brain cow.
Irish and
Listen,
English
I try and
and
do
Aussie.
Nephros' Cockney and turns into Australian. I'll do this
There we
one
go.
however I want, and it'll be a
Yeah.
fantasy accent.
Oh, no. Yeah,
well, it's my fantasy accent.
Chris is the accent enigma machine. You punch in English, out comes Australian.
Yeah, who knows what
accents
the
that already exist are fantasy accents.
exactly. Listen,
We're all
Vilma
so good
wouldn't
at it.
have come all this way to fight the Frostmaiden if they were just going to betray us. We're fighting against the Frostmaiden, for crying out loud. She probably sent that thing to sow distrust, to get us all to hate and fear each other. That's all she brings. Don't listen to her. She gives you support and then offers a toast in Vilma's name. The entire crowd lifts their glasses. Hear, hear, to the free voices who give us food, shelter, and warmth in the eternal winter. Everybody cheers.
Oh man, we're gonna
Noma's
be out of a
crying.
job
Noma's
once
just gonna
all the
cry.
frost is gone.
I'm just gonna start bawling.
As the cheering happens, the doors to the open lobby begin to
More doors
burst
are
open.
opening.
And as they do, several creatures manifest out of the snow. Several tiny little mephits of ice and snow.
Great.
As well. Just
All right, get the broom, get them out.
they clatter into little bits of ice and then start cackling amongst themselves. And one last thing enters the room, a manifestation of the north wind that billows in from the balcony. And it speaks to you in the same sort of echoing whisper as before, this time with a woman's voice. Vilma, we have come to claim them. Let's roll for initiative, shall we?
Okay.
Okay.
That doesn't seem like deception now.
What? Oh god. Lay on hands, get rid of the poison.
Enough. Let's get into... And the combat tracker's working. All right.
Is it though?
It is not. That's weird.
You said that, and then it didn't.
And then
Too
it
many
didn't.
units on the field. Delete.
Oh, there it goes. I've somehow deselected everybody. All right. It looks like it has at least the initiative. Nobody is
Oh,
surprised,
geez.
FYI. It had enough clamor to get you guys ready for the event happening.
Can I free action yell for all the patrons to get into the kitchen?
They all start screaming and start slowly making their way over there on their turns. There are,
So
of course,
slowly.
tavern patrons here, and if they go down, it might damage the reputation of your establishment.
No!
Vilma's
We
like,
should hire
no,
some guards.
the stakes have never been higher.
Reputation? Can't have that.
What? This elemental blasts through the room and heads directly for Arn. It enters his space and starts using a whirlwind. All right. Send him to the back. Oh, send
him
that
to the
thing to
shadow
the back.
zone.
Oh, God, what have you done?
Right. Arn. Actually, we can get more people in this. Arn, Nephros, and Suvi are going to need to make strength saving throws.
Strength.
Yes.
Okay. One. Oh, I did make it. For some reason, I thought the 17 was the DC.
No. Is Nephros with us?
Big Nefs.
He's with us in spirit.
All right. Well, he can make a save when he gets back.
Sorry, I can make the save now. I just got back.
Right. It is
Looks
a
like
strength.
Strumpf.
It is a strength save. All right. Perfect.
That's about right.
I get a free D8 I can give you.
I don't know if a D8 is gonna be
It's
enough.
6, 7, 8. So it's 3 out of 8 on that dice.
You know, I'll take those odds.
That could help.
Take that action.
Or you could roll a 2, like always happens.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Do you want
yeah,
me to
fire
roll?
up.
Do you want to? You want
Can't
you
we
to
Why
roll?
don't Why don't you roll? You
I'll
can assume
roll.
blame.
And
Here we
so
go.
I can take all the burden on this. There you go. You failed.
Yeah,
You're
suck.
There you go. You failed. Okay, hold
Nephros,
on.
Watch out!
Okay.
You hate the cold. I know this.
Nephros is flung in a random direction, so I'm gonna roll a d8 with one being north, and going clockwise.
Mhm.
North. So
South.
you're going south. So you get flung 20 feet this way.
Ooh, that's a bad spot.
It is not a great spot. You take 17 damage, Nephros. Everybody else, well, Arn and Suvi are going to take 9 damage. But you are not flung. You manage to hold on tight to stuff as the icy wind starts to fling you back and forth.
Another creature.
And do
Oh,
these
the-
mephits need to make the DC check?
Yeah. There's a second line here that's relevant.
Yeah, they're going to need to make a dexterity save or be knocked prone, which they can be prone, I think. Let's see. Dex saves.
This could be a problem.
Okay, they failed.
Hey,
or take the
that's pretty
same
good.
damage and get knocked prone. All right.
Might be enough to kill him, honestly.
So they
Probably
do
not
Honestly,
collide
on
with
him.
stuff.
Your body, you
Uh,
failing that kind of helps.
Nephros, you're going to take an additional 2 damage, and so will they.
Yep.
So they're going to take 19. Go to 2. All right. The Mephits are quite hurt. They're very frosty, and they start to swell a bit with ice as their forms like begin to just like their arms are like floating outside of their body almost, barely containing their elemental power. I think the Icewind Elemental is done. Let's see. I don't think it has anything else. It does not. It ends its turn inside of those spaces. It is Solveig's turn. Who wants to be in control of Solveig? There's a few retainers in this fight, so.
I'll take Grid.
I'll take Solveig.
Okay.
So
She
I'm
did defend you
debating
after all.
Solveig going here and just fire blasting these guys. You could probably take out 2 there.
Yeah.
I think that's our best bet because I don't think our fire blast will be enough alone to kill. Do we know if these guys take extra fire damage? Or they're fire vulnerable?
We know they explode when they die.
I don't think you guys have dealt fire damage to them before.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess we'll have Solveig do it right now.
Yeah. Solveig wasn't with you last time you fought them. We're in the cabin
I
in the
think
woods.
I'll have her go here, and since Nephros is resistant to fire, I think
He can take it.
I think
Building up
she'll
that
be
trust.
fine.
You just fireballed me.
This is fire breath, right?
Yeah.
She has. Okay, I'll do fire breath. All right, that'll be 6 fire damage, and they need to save in this area.
All right. It's gonna be 2d8 fire damage. These guys are vulnerable to it, and the rest, 2 of them are gonna die. They just are. The others will attempt dex saves.
They succeed.
Oh.
So they take 6.
So they take the full damage instead of half because of their vulnerability. Just barely getting out of the way, their
Well, I
forms
guess
melt.
Nephros technically has to
Yep.
make the save too, so we can hit that one.
Oh, that's true.
He does.
Dex. Hold on. Before I roll it, I don't remember all the rules for prone because I assume I'm knocked prone from the wind blast. Do I automatically fail dex checks at all, or?
Click the prone status and find out.
It didn't. I don't think it did knock you prone technically.
Flung 20 feet
Oh, it does
away
see.
and
It does
knocked
say.
prone.
Yeah,
Yes.
knocked
knocked
prone.
prone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, let me help you with that, bud.
Disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls against creature has advantage.
Yeah, I knew about that. Yep.
You're
Okay.
good.
So it looks like I can still make a dex save. I can stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, you're not paralyzed.
Use that evasion.
Yeah, you might take no damage if you have evasion. Do you?
I believe I have evasion. Yes.
Okay, you take no damage. You duck underneath a table, and Solveig's fire breath is able to escape right over you. However, however, the Mephits do have a death burst. It has a 5-foot radius, so let's do that. Solveig's going to need to make 1 save. Nephros, you're going to have to make 2.
Slashing damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
shards of ice.
I thought I clicked a second
He's
one.
invincible.
All right, there we go.
All right. Well, Solveig is going to take 1 damage, which doesn't do much. Nephros, you're going to take no damage because you succeeded at a dex save.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she does Constitution save.
Yep, DC 1.
Con
Can't be done.
submit.
Normally I treat this as like a spell effect, but it's so little damage.
I'm doing any skill. I don't know. I guess that matters, but whatever. She
The
rolled. her
DC's
own
1,
die.
it doesn't matter at all, so whatever.
Yeah. She didn't roll a natural 1, so we're good.
Yeah, she's fine. Alright, that's Solveig. It's one of the Mephits' turns. This Mephit's gonna go over to the patrons and start attacking them with Frost Breath.
Scree.
Bad Mephit. No.
Ooh, that's enough to kill a commoner.
Yeah. I'm gonna have them do an untyped check for the dex save. Natural 1. I'm gonna say they take twice the damage because it's spread out over an area instead of normal damage.
That's brutal.
And the ice mephit finishes. This guy's gonna do the same thing.
Please don't. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Roll good.
Come on, coin
The
flip.
crowd is smaller than I thought it was.
Coin flip succeeds.
Yay, coin flip.
This group of tavern patrons are getting rather frosty. They're covered in ice. They're about to die. Nephros, you're prone next to 2 mephits.
Boy, howdy, I sure am. I will. You know, I feel like I just got to deal with what's next to me. All right, I will spend half my movement to get up, and then I will go for a little swipey swipe on the mephit that is right next to me. You know what? No, I'll go for a swipey on the one that is between me and Solvig.
Yeah, so it hurts both of us.
When
Yes.
it's inevitable.
Well, this one I can actually get a sneak attack on. The other one I can't.
Ah,
All right.
that should hit. It does hit.
Double 10.
Fantastic. That is enough to kill the creature. So I'm going to need you to make another DC 10. Dex save, sorry.
Yep.
You're good. Do one for Solvig. Alright, she's still fine. The ice mephit dies. Anything else, Nephros?
Yeah, I'm gonna dagger offhand the one that is right next to me.
Sounds good. That is a hit.
Clink.
That is 1 damage.
Uno.
Hit him
You
with the
tinkle a
clink,
little bit.
plonk, the plink, plink, plonk.
Right, anything else?
I'm just gonna reposition, and then I'm good.
Okay. This ice mephit is going to go over to the tavern patrons and unleash its frost breath. Oh, thankfully it's not a lot of damage. And they only take that. Boing! 2 damage.
Take the
Suvi.
benefit crowd surfing.
It's your turn. You're in the middle of a very cold whirlwind that is spinning around you and Arn.
Ruh-roh. Well, I passed the check, so I'm not like restrained or anything, right?
Yeah, you're not restrained. Or wait, no, how did it work?
Yeah, I don't know what being inside the air elemental does.
I don't think it does anything.
It's not difficult terrain or anything.
Yeah, I don't think it does anything.
Okay then. Well, what I'm gonna do is gonna push over here, and I'm gonna just swing at the elemental and try to chop it with my magic hand axe, I guess.
You start swinging around at the air elemental, trying to find purchase in it. Thankfully, your hand axe guides you through it as if it was a real thing.
Go for the glowing eyes.
That's a hit.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to do the push effect, and I want him to go in this direction. So give me a strength save.
Try a strength save.
Push him, strikes.
It is pushed.
Ooh.
Pushed
Nice.
10 feet?
15.
I think that
Far.
does do it. 1, 2, oh no, 3. Alright, the air elemental is pushed out of Arn's space and billows off towards Grid.
You got this, Grid.
Also, it takes 5 damage. Boing. Anything else, Subi?
Gonna
Is your
tell the
favorite
patrons to fall back somewhere this direction.
Alright. Anything else? I understand you have multiple attacks sometimes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run him down. No, I'll go after this one actually. 1, 2. Gonna try to smack this method.
Right, you head over towards one of the methods that's assaulting the crowd. That is a hit. Damage. 10 slashing
Okay.
damage. The mephit gets part of its body chopped off, which shatters into ice on the ground. Anything else?
No, that'll be good.
Grundle.
Claws out.
Knives
Claws
out.
out. Guns out. Never seen
Knives
it.
No laws when you're wielding claws.
All right, and then we'll just recklessly attack this ice mephit.
Okay.
Come away from the patrons.
Oh, that's a good number.
That's a pretty good number. That's a pretty good number. Since you're raging, that's going to be 17 damage. Doesn't quite kill it, but does do this many damage.
24.
Yeah, recklessly, that's going to absolutely hit. 10 damage, the creature dies. Make a dex save. So will the tavern patrons. They're fine. Okay, they're going to deal 2 damage to you. 1 damage to you, Grundle. I'm going to say the patrons
Scathing.
lived through that.
And let's do the last attack at this one. $19.
19 should hit. That's going to deal 9 damage. You whack through the mephit, scattering it away from the patrons. Creature flies through the air. Right, another ice mephit finally takes its turn. It's going to use its frost breath on Solveig and Nephros. I'm going to have each of you make a dex save against 4 damage. Wow.
Just barely with a 2.
Boy, you have a really high save.
Matrix dodging everything.
Alright, well, Solveig now needs to con save against 4 damage. Okay, she's fine. So Nephros, you take no damage. You have kind of like used the perhaps table that you've used as like a shield, just straight up blocking the ice mephit from hitting both you and Solveig. Grid, it is your turn. Who's controlling Grid?
Yeah. Me.
He finishes his drink and jumps out the window.
Right.
I ain't getting
I've already,
paid enough for this.
I already paid or got paid for
He
this.
gets
I'm not a part of
paid
this.
Too much for this, in fact.
Maybe that's what makes him feel like he owes us, even though he said he didn't want to do it. All right. I mean, the ice wind elemental's like right here, so you might as well attack it.
Sure.
I don't think he can garrot that.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't really know anything about it, but. Oh yeah, shift on him. Because he can still just attack. He doesn't need to do the garrot.
Yeah.
Mm,
Good old
You're just stabby.
yeah.
Oh no,
Do you-
he's stabby.
He needs to get a little closer.
Whoop.
That does not quite hit the air
I think
elemental.
so.
It passes through simply nothing but air. Frigid chill runs through Grid's arm.
I guess at this point he's probably gonna at least make his way down the stairs, kind of in the range of
The
the
door.
creature. Yeah.
Oh, the ice mephit, in case he wants to
And-
get hit by it.
And the door. Where's? I don't see the
Gonna offer
Mayfit.
up a butt cheek for it.
Oh. Well, at least threatening it, so Nephros can have sneak attack.
Sure.
You already can.
It's
when
Tam's
a
turn.
low.
Yeah, I heard you can when things don't have enemies near them.
Tam is going to go into the kitchen and not be participating in this fight. It's Wayani's turn. Right? Who doesn't have somebody that they're controlling? Does anybody want Wayani? Even though you won't be able to control them, you can at least direct them.
Push the patrons out the back.
Understood.
Yeah, or like go grab Miffits and toss them away from the patrons.
That works too.
Come
Alright,
away,
she's
they explode.
going to... She can make it up here. She's gonna run up here and do a shove attempt against this mephit. She will athletics, and it will acrobatics. Okay, she takes it and she tosses it 5 feet this way. Then she's gonna interpose herself. And then I guess attack it. With her second attack. Oh, but she misses.
You just
Alright.
kind of like grab it around the legs like a chicken and whip it around your head.
Fenric, it's your turn.
It's so small you could just like grab it and run away with it.
I assume I did not have time to put my shield on.
I mean, you knew something was going on. You could have put it on.
Sure. As long as the DM gives me a pass, then yeah, it's on. Fook. Yeah, I would say probably gonna go after the Mephits. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Get them off the patrons.
Yeah, well, you're in the way.
There's some patrons that are in dire need of healing.
I know. Can I reach them too?
I mean, you reach Suvi.
Yeah, I'll go that way. Healing's more important at the moment.
Alright, you head to the patrons. I know you have lay on hands. How much
I
you want
do.
to give them?
15.
That brings them
gives them
to
an aura,
full.
too.
They have 16 hit points normally. The amount of 4 commoners.
You just like run through the crowd with your arms outstretched.
Yes.
High fives! High fives!
Yeah,
One
like in a sports game, you're just like
Yeah.
high-fiving everybody
Yeah.
near you.
You can almost get them all in your aura if you stand there.
Alright, that is your action. The tavern patrons are looking a lot healthier. It's also their turn. They're going to disengage and start moving. They can move through you, but 1, 2,
Area
3,
swarm.
No crowding, no crowding, no pushing. It's all right. Ow.
5,
They merge with
6.
that crowd and form a huge crowd.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
they're
aren't
running
slimes.
towards the elemental. Great.
Well, they were told to go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Out
I'll work
somewhere.
on this. I'll work
Vilma,
on this.
it's your
Don't
turn.
worry.
The patrons are running towards you.
Have no fear. The free voices are here. Let's dip over here.
Not
Underdog
the
is
time
here.
for puns.
I think, let's see. I'm pretty spent on spells from earlier today. So I will just stab this motherfucker.
Take out your cursed rapier, and it finds purchase in its pillowy, windy
Greedy stab.
napkins.
Great. I will Bardic. I will Blade Flourish. I think I will. Let's see, when does he go? He goes at the top of the round, right? Who goes? Arden's gotta go. Still. Then he can. Yeah, he's got plenty of speed. I'll do a mobile flourish. So it goes at least 5 feet away, plus whatever I roll.
Dropkick flourish.
+1. So he goes 6 feet away from me.
Wow. So,
and he takes 12 damage total from me.
Alright, which direction? Just away?
Just into the corner over here. Yeah, right there.
Alright, I'll push him a little extra for the 6 foot.
3, 4. And then I'll hop over here, and I'll give him another poke because fuck this guy.
You
7
whip
points.
another blow into the elemental, who lets out his billowing snow wind blood. He takes 7. Any additions?
Once a turn is that.
Oh,
is
right.
My. Yeah.
Alright,
But I will spend that one.
the tavern
I
patron.
don't think I have a bonus action as well.
Alright, sure.
Because I'm out of 3rd level.
Alright. Then the patrons are going to disengage. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. They start scrambling towards the exit. The Icewind Elemental does get a brief attack against them. And hits them for plenty.
They're just dead now.
The patrons are all dying on the ground.
Great.
They're gravely injured.
I tried to avoid. Wait, no, he's 1 foot extra away. Is that far enough
No?
to avoid the attack?
I pictured them just kind of jumping over the bar, but they
I
can take
pictured
the door
them
if they
not
want.
getting within attack range, but that's just me.
Oh, you know what? I'll allow it. They were at 14 before. I'll realign the air elemental to the grid, but your extra foot saved them from a swipe that passes over, like they kind of extend their hand momentarily, and it goes over their heads. It is Arn's turn, and he is going to run towards the biggest thing in the room, taking orders from no one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Arn, help me with this!
Fuck you, I do what I want!
I'll grapple clouds.
Right, that is, I don't think, a hit. No, it's just barely a hit. However, his weapon is not magical, so that's going to be 5 damage. He swings again. I think I've also confused their weapons, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, another hit. Let's do 7 damage this time.
The average damage of them all.
These patrons start scrambling over the bar and then head in through the doorway, and they're able to just barely make it inside. Top of the round. It is the Icewind Elemental's turn. Arn was able to attack it pretty strongly, and so was Vilma. It's going to make 1 attack against Arn, which hits for... okay, the Goliath is resistant to cold, so it's going to take instead 11 damage. And then it's going to attack Vilma. This time it is 20 total damage, bearing in your resistance. Actually,
With the resistance.
you're in your stronghold. You have immunity, right?
Yes.
So that's going to just be 17 damage.
Yeah, I
then.
don't know all the abilities I have because that's on that page that we can't see.
I mean, I can check.
I get other abilities in my stronghold, right?
Yeah, let me just see if there's anything that is super useful here. Let's see.
Take 17.
Oh, actually, allies in your domain have resistance to cold, and you have cold immunity. So actually, all these people should have cold resistance.
Because it's
That's
warm.
good. Yes,
Yeah.
those 7 patients should have more HP then. Yes, that's about it, right?
Also, FYI, you are in your lair, so you do have your lair actions.
Right, I don't know what those are right
I will put them in the
now. Chat.
chat. I think I have before. I would consider writing them down.
Become a
Copy
boss
pasting.
monster.
They're in the notes page.
Okay, lair actions. Great. That's initiative count 20. I have lair actions.
Well, you will have that soon enough. The elemental
After
ends its
Soul.
turn. Actually, should it end its turn? It'll move into Arn's space at least. Keep him under wraps. It is Solvik's turn.
I think Solvik's gonna leave this method here and kind of focus on this other elemental. So let's do a firebolt against the Icewind elemental for 7.
Alright. It is going to deal 7 fire damage to the creature.
And I think, yeah, I'll just like move over here. There's really, actually, yeah, right there seems fine. Yeah, and then after that would be my lair actions, right?
Yep. In fact, I can put a thing out to remember it, but again, they're only usable once per short rest. You don't have to use it either.
Only, okay, so only one of these can be used.
No, each.
Each can only be used.
I'm gonna put a little thing in the corner to represent lair actions, and then have it.
Surround all inspiration dice produce. We'll do the maximum. I'll activate Epic Climax right now.
All right. You activate your
Now's
epic
the
climax. The song that was kind of like always in the background of your lair, just passively giving music to the patrons, is now reaching a head, and your allies feel inspired to great heroics.
Drive them all back. They are not welcome here.
This ice meavit leaps at Grundle. It's going to use its
Hey, That's
claws.
a choice.
It hits because of the thing. So you're going to take 3 damage, thanks to... Actually, you have resistance to normal damage, right?
Yeah.
You also have resistance to cold damage while you're in
You
Vilma's
take
lair, so you
2
take 2 damage. It ends its turn. This ice method attacks the Goliath
Of course.
with a natural
A
20
lovely
somehow.
4.
Either way. Wow, that's a lot more than the 2 damage that Grundle took. That's... So 8, 4, and 7, 4. Wait, why did I have damage?
You have the cold.
No, it should be 8 plus
Yeah,
4.
8 plus 4.
Okay, so they're going to take another 4. I instinctively halved both. Anyway, Wayani takes a bit more of a beating as they look back towards Grundle and congratulate them on what a good job they're doing, and then they get slashed across the face by the Mephid. Nephros, it's your turn.
Oh boy, howdy, it sure is. Alright. Gonna reposition. I think I will attack the ice elemental. Ice wind elemental, rather.
Yeah.
All I see is Arkle Wind Elemental
That
now.
is
How
my
about that?
boy.
Was that supposed to be with your magic weapon or just a short sword?
So I have 2. It is so what I have in my weapon list is I have just short sword without the +1 for when it hasn't tasted blood for 24 hours, and then I have short sword +1. I don't know if it still retains its properties of being magical without getting the +1.
Yeah, it doesn't get the blood unless it gets to blood.
Okay, so it is currently non-magical then.
Thirsty.
So that's going to be halved, but it will be 13 plus 14, so roughly 14.
Yep.
The red 5.
All right, you still hit a vital point of the elemental, ducking. As Arn ducks beneath your blade, you swipe through the elemental, dealing some vital damage.
Mm-hmm.
Starts to discorporate a bit.
Yeesh. And then my bonus attack, I'm going to spin around and I'm going to offhand dagger the feet.
My beat.
My feet. Well,
Stab,
wow.
Stab Grid in the neck.
Wouldn't be a
Red
combat
9.
without a red 9.
Hey, watch
We gotta
that!
get him.
Anyway,
We
that's a
gotta
miss.
get him.
This ice Mephid. Oh, unless you wanted to move Nephros, I know you should be.
No,
above.
this is where I want to be positioned.
All right.
This is where I want to be.
This Mephid's gonna fly around Suvi, and let's see if it got its frost breath back. It did not, but it's gonna claw, and it misses.
Or not.
Suvi,
Rude.
that's a hit.
Chop the myth.
5 damage. Gathered
Before-
swarm. Creature's very low.
Finish him.
That does it. The creature explodes to a burst of ice. Make a dexterity save, my friend.
Chameleon.
Fantastic. You're gonna take half damage and then half damage again. You're gonna take 1
quarter
damage.
portion.
Thankfully, Vilma's fire is warm. Anything else, Subi?
Guess I'll give Vilma a safety briefing.
Oh, thank you. Tell me what I've been doing wrong, Suvi. Quickly.
Making deals with ice demons is bad.
That was never proven.
Very unsafe.
Allegedly.
I resent these allegations.
All right, Grundle, it is your turn.
It looks like there's a Mephit that wants to be beat up.
It
Let's
is.
recklessly attack with the claws.
Wants to be me hit.
That should be a hit.
Eat him.
That is. 9 damage. It's still alive.
Oh. 3.
That is another hit. And now it is dead. Make a dexterity save. As it explodes.
Oh, good.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Spicy.
You're gonna
no,
take
you're
6 damage,
half-
halved to 3.
Gasp.
Oh.
Anything else,
Alright.
Grundle?
Yeah, my last attack. Gonna go at this one.
Run up to the Mephit that just struck
Damn.
Wayani and crit it with a crit of your own. And that is going to deal, what is it, 17, 19 damage. That thing is quite low, but not quite low enough.
Gosh dang it.
Anything
The
else?
20s.
Nope, that's it.
This Mephit is going to head over here, working an attack from Grid.
Killing grid.
Hopefully. Give me your character sheet. Why aren't you giving it to me?
Should just be able to click on him and then hit stabby.
No, it was hiding underneath something else.
That's a hit.
Nice.
9 piercing damage, that's a lot of damage. But not quite enough. The Mephit is going to attack Nephoros with its claws.
There's a clone.
Does a 15 hit you?
It do not.
Curious.
Interesting.
Weird.
Wonder if... I don't think the elemental's flanking you technically, so we won't do anything about that. Alright, Grid's turn.
I guess he's gonna move over to attack the ice Mephit. Probably
Sure.
provoking attack of opportunity unless the elemental has reach.
It doesn't, so it's gonna banana slammer.
Well, good thing it missed.
Ooh, it missed. It's not paying attention.
And then
Benric-
14 again.
Yeah,
So
Grid's
that's
able
a
to
hit.
go over and hit. And that kills the Mephit. It explodes. Solvig, Grid, Nephros, Arn make dexterity saves. DC 10.
I really need a bow after this one.
I'll do Arn. I guess I can do Solvig.
I already got her.
Oh, you did? I didn't
Nope,
see it.
never mind. You already got her.
Yep, you're all fine. So you're gonna take half and half again.
Half and half. This is
You're gonna
popular.
take 1 damage, except for Nephros, who takes none. Oof.
Gee, Nephros, what do you
One
get to take
half
no
to one.
damage?
And halved to 1. Alright, if Grid's done,
Yep.
it's Wayani's turn. He's going to take a weapon, slam into the ice Mephit, completely obliterating it. Grundle, make a dexterity save.
Oh, I'm so good at these today.
You have
Oh.
advantage.
I do,
Not,
but
oh, well,
13 doesn't help, I don't think.
I guess it is an
pretty low.
effect you can see. So I guess that would do it.
Definition of danger senses ability.
So dumb. Anyway,
Oh, what a barbarians.
How dare he make the save
Well-
against 6 to 10 damage?
I know, it's more like, oh, it's against things you can see. So like, anything but invisible things. And yeah, it's, you can sense danger coming as if you couldn't see it. Okay, but then why do I need to see it?
Yeah,
Like-
you sense danger with your eyes, and that's something you need this feat for?
You can sense a trap nearby, but I can't see it. Yeah, but you sense it's there. But that's not what the ability says.
Right.
How to
Anyway,
build superhuman reflexes into the game.
it explodes, you take 2 damage, Grundle. Wayani takes 4. Now, Venric. Actually, Wayani will go at least move. Now, Venric.
All the Mephits are gone, just the Icewind Elemental left, so Venric's going to move in over here between the patrons and everyone else. That way he can give everyone his aura. And I guess bonk? You can try to bonk.
Yeah.
I will.
Maybe you were born
Maybe,
to
oh,
bonk.
alright.
That's a hit.
It's a magical weapon too? Let's, how's this bad boy doing? Let's smoot.
Ingus bonkus.
Let's do a smoot.
Go ahead. Make my air elemental.
Boy, I hope it doesn't explode in an even bigger icy shred bomb.
Stop giving me ideas, boy.
Another bonk.
Another hit. Another 4 damage.
Alright, it's my turn.
Okay, the
Satisfactory.
tavern patrons start to run for cover. Other patrons are in the way. Vilma.
We've got a patron blockage at the door to the kitchen.
Boy, it must be meatball night.
I don't trust that this thing won't explode.
Simply succeed on your deck save.
So
Shove the crowd.
So I'm going to, well, yeah, I might as well just stab this guy and shove him. So I will do exactly that. 15.
That does hit.
Alright. Well, this will be max for Bardic on my flourish. So that'll be +8. And then this will be, yeah, so I'll do a blade flourish and then I'll push him, I guess, into Arn and Nephros, just away from the patrons, just in case.
All right. Well, with a total
that'll
of
be
14 damage, right?
oh yeah, it's a 6 + 8. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's +8. That is exactly its hit points. It is pushed through the patrons and then does a little soiree before zooming out the door from whence it came. The creature has been defeated.
It deflates and blows out the window.
Like a fart.
All right. The patrons are scared and like crowding within the kitchen from you guys, but combat ends for now.
Well, you're all safe. You can come out now. Stop eating our food.
Yeah.
Unless you pay for it.
I'll run over here.
Things are escalating faster than I expected.
We
Five
Guys.
patrons of the free spirit.
I'm over you here.
Let's get these doors closed, people.
Okay.
Know that the free voices will protect you from any incursion from the Frostmaiden. You're safe here.
Thank you. Many of us were injured, but your paladin was able to heal those of us that needed it most.
I can heal still if anybody else still needs their wounds
Hey, I'm
mended.
probably
Any
gonna
other
take
wounds
the
that need
dead
tending,
bodies and
please?
move them out, okay?
What?
I have frostbite on like my leg.
Yeah, get out of the kitchen,
Yeah, what
please.
else is new?
Yeah. Come over here.
Wait, there's no dead bodies.
This guy's got
no
like
one
2
died?
hit points missing.
Can help me sweep up the snow
Bring
piles
out
they
your
left.
dead.
If you wish to give them those hit points back, you can.
Yep.
Okay,
I
I
am.
wasn't sure if you were going to.
Yeah. How much was it? Like 2?
2.
Ooh.
Patrons cautiously re-enter the rest of the tavern, start crowding around the fireplace.
My leg.
Frostmaiden thinks that they can take us on. But, needless to say, I believe you, Vilma. And your words too, Solvig. They've convinced me. We weren't here to be sacrificed, we were here to do in that damned god.
Here.
Hey, Velma, Didn't that voice say something about you'd be visited 3 times by things? This was a lot more than 3, so am I just being optimistic, hoping that covered it?
Oh no, 3 ghosts. It's like the stories.
Well, we don't plan on staying here very long, right, gang?
We're leaving in the morning.
I would like to sleep. I'm tired.
Yeah.
You guys have enough time for a short rest before the next visitor arrives.
Then a short rest it is.
Also,
Tell
should
these
we,
patrons to leave?
or we go outside and wait for them to approach?
No, we're good for tonight.
I mean, we're
Do
good
we-
for tonight.
We
We're good for
need
tonight.
these patrons should leave, and we probably don't have that much time before number 2 shows
Yeah,
up.
if they're going to attack you again, or if anything's going to attack us, it's going to be while we try to rest. We're going to put them in danger by being near them.
I
Well,
think we're fine for tonight.
I don't
no.
believe you.
I'm going to announce to the patrons that they need to return to their homes.
Guess
Vendrick
that's
just
right.
gives the most concerned, confused look.
The
And just
snow
says,
is still
"Alright,
raging outside. I
we
can't go home.
understand."
There are
No,
no
no,
logs
Fenric,
for my
no.
fire.
You are all safe here. Fenric, stop sowing this panic in these people.
Well, they should be back in the bedrooms or in the kitchen or somewhere safe.
It's not safe outside.
Inside check on Vilma.
Safer here.
What, the bedrooms are still inside.
Every time.
Yeah, no, Venrick's just like, you all need to leave.
No.
No, Venric, I'm not saying I agree with Vilma, but I agree with the point that they made, that the blizzard is raging outside and it's probably not particularly safe to send them out into that.
They
But
have, this is a city, they have homes nearby. They are more in danger here.
I'm
When
gonna
has the
peek outside and check out the weather situation.
Well, it seems like the wind is howling like a swirling storm outside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
I
just kick them out
don't
into the
think it's
snow,
that safe.
Fenric. We're protecting them from the snow here. From
But-
the
In the
cold
back and
rats.
bar the door.
Look,
No.
Vilma, you're still working on building that trust from before. I understand you want to protect everybody here, but at the moment, you're the target of Oral. So I'm not going to just let these people stay here and just be
Fine.
meat shields for you.
Yeah, no, they can stay here, just don't keep them in this big central room. Put them back in the bedrooms or somewhere.
You all stay here. If I'm the problem, I'll leave.
You're not... The voice said it wants Wyani and Arn.
That's true, that's what it said. It might go after Vilma, but it probably will come after them too if it wants us to believe it.
Well,
We need to protect these people until the morning. At least at that point, the Frostmaiden will have to go on their daily quest to freeze over the skyline.
You only have so much room in the bedroom, so if anything, they need a hearth to stay warm by the kitchen. So if they all huddle in there, great.
I'll bar the door to the kitchen exit.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was checking.
I'll try
Alright.
to reinforce this one. I'm just gonna start pushing furniture in front of it.
You guys start reinforcing all the outward-facing doors. And
Cool. Hammer.
those not reinforcing the doors can complete their short rest. I don't know who's drawing all over the place, Allie.
Me, apparently accidentally.
Fool, you've
I
become
have the hit
Dan.
dice to spend,
Squares!
So, anybody who's not barring the doors can spend hit dice and take their short rest now.
I'll bar this door. I'm good.
I'm good
Hit
on,
points for
yeah,
now.
hit points so I can bar doors.
Alright.
I'm like half HP, so I'll bar this door over here.
I'm just in like, I want my rages back mode.
I want my rages back, rages.
One more, 2 more guess. Oh boy, that math doesn't add up. Grundle's not good at math.
Alright. Guys, bar the doors. And it's not too long before you guys start to hear banging on the front door. Then you start hearing banging on the back door as well.
Patrons, get in the kitchen or something.
Yep. Shuffle along.
No.
Everybody in, come on.
Alright, the people
When-
start... pushing
When you
their
said
way.
back doors, Chris, that wasn't the kitchen door where I was, right?
The kitchen door
This
does
one,
have
yes, sir?
banging on it as well.
Oh,
As
boy.
well as Grundle's door. Grundle's door,
I'll stay
Nephros'
with
door,
Nephros.
and Vilma's door. Well,
Yeah.
Benric's door.
We roll for door quality.
Oh, here. Are these bedrooms or something?
Those are bedrooms.
Yes. That's where I was saying to put them, but because the fire that is right here is not close enough to them, Vendrick said not to put them there.
Oh, I don't know.
They're huddling around the cooking
You could have made a
fire.
point. Some of those rooms are occupied.
By a,
I also
Guy.
figured warmth. There is no fires in the bedrooms.
there's an ostensibly alive Dazan in there.
Why would anyone sleep in them then?
Anyway,
Oh, I'm protecting this door.
you've bought
the
a
back door.
round
I'm
before.
an evil engineer.
You bought a round for the patrons to gather in a place where you can keep track of them. Be where you want to be, because otherwise these doors are about to burst open.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go here.
Let's charge out and meet them.
Here.
I'm gonna precast my dancing lights.
Precast your dancing lights.
Ooh, you know,
Ooh.
I didn't do any resting, but I still think this makes sense. If this is going to be more spiritual enemies, Nephros is going to grip his short sword with his hand and just like cut his palm a little bit with it.
Okay. Yes! Blood, give me more!
Is this all you're getting, mate?
No, I like it.
Please.
Please, woo, daddy.
That's
I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, Fenric, why always the hand?
It's true. He does say that. Alright. I'm gonna try to get my hand over a lot of people here. Ooh.
Just stand in the middle.
Okay, well, people need to stop
Bardic
moving.
inspiration.
Okay, stop moving.
Stop moving now.
Because if somebody moves, it deselects everything. Fantastic. We're good. Suvi is, of course, by no means surprised.
I was ready this time.
Am I going last?
There's nobody here.
Almost.
I'll deselect some of the things that are non-essential. Like the wisps.
Yeah, I was just gonna say those have been added to the initiative.
And the ice beef.
No. They're here.
I just delete them.
No.
I was just like, yeah, please delete them.
Oh, there's some boys in this list.
There are some men in this list.
Spoiler. Back
Guess I'll
in
take
car
a
parts.
few steps back from the barricade and ready my bow to shoot anybody who breaks in.
Alright. Suvi trains his bow, starts eyeing all the entrances, waiting for which one will break first. Nephros, it's your turn. Banging is getting louder. Venric summons his wisps of the will.
All right, Fenric, we're going to get back to back on this door, side by side. Each end, and then when the door opens, you're going to swing, okay?
On it.
Alright.
All right, I'm going to ready my attack.
Alright. A window bursts open, and a mephit flies through. It goes, and it does its frost breath on the unsuspecting patrons.
Oh,
Rude.
mean boy.
Patreons, no.
No! I'm sorry! I wish I could have given you another map. Dex nope. It's just a normal ass die roll, because they are commoners! Alright.
Benric's aura.
Technically some of
10
them.
feet.
Yeah, I'll say that they're just going to take the normal damage then, as if they succeeded.
I was gonna say, because I also have the aura, and they have to be 10 feet. Yeah, resistance damage from spells. But I don't know if this is a spell.
No, it's not a spell.
Okay.
Alright. Vilma, if you want at this time, you can do a lair action. You have expended the climax. Little early on that. Usually it's the men with that problem.
Huh.
The talk is just too easy. We don't even want to react.
I don't know.
That's right. Yeah, don't encourage him.
Your other ones that are left are Coin of Fate which just persists until it fails, and then Encore, which lets you
Coin of
regain all your
Fate.
spent inspiration dice.
Whenever you attack, I'm not worried. Coin of Fate and Encore. Yeah, we're all good. I mean, you just let us have the short rest, so I'm not worried about.
That's true.
Right now. I am good on. If those are my lair actions, then I'm not going to take lair actions.
All right. Then we're gonna go on to another ice mephit. It bursts through the window and attacks Dugrund. Well, just going to use its frost breath. Make a dex save, Grundle. Fantastic. You take 1 damage. The tavern patrons cower in fear. Suppose they're gonna disengage to try and get away from the ice mephit.
Prudent.
They back their ways into the corners.
Woodley.
Oh,
Wood boys.
someone's getting over here.
More windows.
A window breaks open, and a mephit heads over to Arn. Uses its frost breath.
You're paying for that.
Oh, he just barely made it. He's going to take 3 damage divided by 2, which goes to 2 cold damage. Another mephit bursts through the window. This one's
There's
just...
already one open. That's just rude.
Yeah, they just want to break all of them. And then they're going to attack Arn. This time
What's so many
hitting
windows in
for
this
3
place?
damage.
They're dealing financial damage is what they're doing.
Structural weakness.
No! We should have met them outside so they couldn't have damaged anything.
That's
These patrons are
honestly what
fine.
I was thinking.
Suddenly
That's
the
like
platinum pieces become a lot less.
Finally, a door near Grundle bursts open, and a creature made entirely out of snow, taken to humanoid form, with a grimace made out of little ice cube-like teeth.
Ice cream.
It
Oh,
bursts
it's a
down the
snowman.
door, and this little snow cone is going to
Kezu.
attack Grundle. It
a
does
little
look like a
snow
Kezu.
cone right here.
Oh.
It swings its, pillowy fists at Grundle. Ooh. That looks like a spicy little whack there for 6 damage. Oh, whoops. I progressed the turn order. It's gonna keep attacking. It has
Oh
multiples.
no, it didn't have to.
No, it'll keep going.
Okay.
Okay, this
Feel
time
free
you
to
take
stop whenever you're ready.
9
It
damage.
attacked the door too, right?
Yeah, so we'll count one of those attacks as the door. Not, it has 3 attacks, so I won't do a 3rd attack, is what I'm saying.
It's a lot of attacks then.
Yeah. A second one enters the chamber,
Oh my god.
and it starts attacking Grundle.
Oh, it's my turn.
Oh, I should use my reaction to shoot one of these things, huh?
Oh yeah, you can do that. Then the second one that comes in, you
Yeah, I'll go for that one.
fire at it. All right, that's a hit.
And you go right back out that door. Push effect.
Right, your ancestral longbow
Thanks, save.
is able to find purchase in the beast. The arrow kind of splashes outward, dealing most of the snow damage. And that's it. So its initiative goes down. You're doing a push effect, so it needs to do strength.
Yep.
It fails.
Yeah. Yeet.
All right. So
Get
actually,
heated, you
You
snowball.
want to see an ice wind?
did you push it? Did you? Oh, actually, it can't make it. You
Wow.
pushed it. Ignore those last 2 attacks, Grundle.
Yes.
The first 2 attacks went through. The last 2 do not reach you. Suvi pushes it away.
You get right back down that hole.
Yeah, I took the first 2 already, so I
Yeah, I
think they're good
figured.
now.
I didn't
That was the other guy.
say the others out loud. I just rolled them. They didn't go off.
Especially that fancy green number I see there.
Yeah,
That
reaction.
fancy green number. All right.
Yeah, we can just ignore that.
The first door opens in the south end, and then you start hearing banging on the southern door near Grid. And there's even more banging now down there. An ice mephit goes in through the open window.
So many. Who opened this window?
They all did, boy.
So you get ice methods.
This one's gonna go attack Grid. Alright, that's gonna hit. I'm gonna have Grid make a DC 4 Constitution save.
Can't see him, so I can't. Actually, wait, hold on. I got DC 4 con save?
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Grundle, go.
Okay. Do this. Ben.
Tear.
Alright, let's recklessly attack this golem.
Golem.
Oh god.
Golem.
13.
That is, I think, a hit.
Oh my god, yeah.
The golem isn't even bothering to dodge the attack. That's going to deal 9 damage. Your magical claws are able to tear into the flesh of the snow golem, spitting snow onto the ground. Another hit. 7 damage. Wish I had like a sound effect or something. Yet another hit.
Minecraft snow breaking.
Great.
Sound.
The snow golem is quickly getting torn apart by your claws, but it still stands in spite of itself.
Here. And I'll stay here.
You leap over the table. There's still more banging appearing on the southernmost door. It seems like there's about to be a lot of friends coming. It's Grid's turn. There's ice mephits near him.
I can't move him because I can't see him, but he will attack.
Sure. That's a hit. 11 damage. The mephit is bloodied.
Let's have him move like 5 feet for Solvig.
Sure.
Grab him and place him because I physically just can't see anything because I'm in the kitchen.
Hey! Another mephit from the southern entrance flies in to attack Grid.
Cast repair window.
Ooh. Let's have that thing make a DC 7 save, Grid. You did that before. Let's see if we can do it again. Oh, Grid finally is starting to feel the wear, and he goes down to 2 health points.
He'll get a bardic from me.
D8?
Oh, because it is technically a save.
God damn it! God damn it!
Sorry.
you.
Against us.
Feels good to finally get a retainer's health point down. Anyway.
No, they're supposed to be invulnerable.
No, they're just tanks.
How do we retain them if they die?
Alright, Vilma.
I literally have 1 spell slot left, so I pretty much need to hold on to that. If this is gonna keep happening.
Any cantrips?
Nothing that I got a sword, and I can attack multiple times. I think it's more useful than a
Can sword.
cantrip. So I will. I'll run around this side of Arn, and I'll attack this one.
All right.
I think is what I'll do. Give it a poke.
All right, stab and a poke.
Natural 1.
That's fair.
Unless it was with advantage, but I don't think that was ever stated.
Not explicitly. Do you have a second attack?
I do have a second attack.
Oh.
I finally step up onto the step so I can get in range of this guy. I'll deal 11 damage to him.
All right, this mephit is bloodied. As much as ice
stab it.
can.
I think that's all I'm gonna go with for now. I don't want to throw too much out there yet.
Sure. All right. The door bursts open, and a snow golem finds its way in. Nephros, you can immediately make an attack against it. Looks like Venric hasn't moved out of the way yet.
Yeah.
I haven't
Sure.
had a
All right, Venric, you go over there.
That's right.
All right, I'll think about it.
Fenric, you get over on the other side of the door. All right, I'll.
A fist goes through the door.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
Tasty.
The sword goes into the snowman's arm and just doesn't do anything of value. the golem goes in and goes ham, goes hog wild on this little gnome man.
Yum yum.
Little snacky snack.
Oh, it misses.
Nope.
Oh, I think it misses. Or no, does that hit?
No, I don't think so. Hold on. Let me double check.
With the shield?
Yeah, shield is 19.
Okay. Oh, we miss again.
Ha
No hits, but the golem is extremely powerful. This thing moves very slowly, but it has a lot of attacks and it hits hard when it does hit. Thankfully, you guys have a bit of resistance now. Another Mephit! Soars into the room. And it is going to go over here and use its ice breath. Grundle, make a dexterity save.
Ice breath.
Well, frost breath. Alright, you're only going to take 3 damage, which is halved to 2 damage. The snow golem is going to heal for 5 damage. As the snow starts to rebuild on its form. Don't? No. This encounter was designed. Venric, it's your turn.
No synergy.
No!
Someone literally created it.
Well, I guess there's no point in me stepping away now. Bonk.
Bonk.
Alright, that'll hit.
Big bonkus.
8 damage.
Let's do a smoot.
Hell yes.
A double check.
Why do you have spell slots if you're not spiny? That's all.
This is actually my last spell slot because short rest.
Ooh.
You need it.
So I'll save that. I'm actually not going to smooth that.
Oh,
Alright.
bold.
Yeah, I mean, we got these crowds of
but
people that might
you're
need
good.
healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might
So
be more
let's-
people coming anyway.
Yeah, I might just bonk again.
Oh, maybe just do get bonk again. Roll for damage. That's 7. Alright. Snow Golem is almost bloodied. You get out of the way to try to give Nephros a chance.
I asked the golem,
Please walk in so we may beat you up.
Hold the
like-
door.
Grimaces with a bit of snowy movement. An ice Mephit flows into the room, provoking an attack from Venric, but it goes towards Nephros.
Oh no.
Yeah, I stepped away from
Attack the
Nephros,
bait,
so
it's a
I'll do the
trick.
attack.
Alright. Meanwhile, I'll attack Nephros. Ooh, I think that hits for 2 slashing and 2 cold.
Do I have resistance to cold?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what the 2 is, I see.
Been trying to do it for people. It's an easy calc. That does hit Venric. You punch the ice Mephit towards Nephros, and then it claws him in the face by accident.
Ow!
That.
Sorry.
It's Arn's turn. He's gonna start whacking. Target practice. Shit, I need target practice. Oh, there we go. Hits the one near Vilma for 7 bludgeoning. Which doesn't kill it, but it does bring it down. It's Wayani's turn. She's going to come in here, attack this ice Mephit with flanking. Alright, that's 1 hit, which does kill this Mephit and causes it to explode. So I'm gonna need
Hooray! Ow!
Solveig and Grid to save against max damage. Which will, of course, still not be a ton. And I'll have Wayani do it.
Still gotta
I
do the
can't
dex
help
saves,
Grid
don't
out on that one. That one's a little. Actually, I could help Grid out on that one. That's what, a 50% shot?
I
Rather
wouldn't.
not go down
I'll
the
probably
one.
roll a 1.
I think to prevent Grid from going down the 1, I'll do another Bardic on him.
Well, you could always save it for when he has to make the save, and it hopefully is a higher roll than a
Well,
1.
sorry, this is a dexterity save.
Oh.
So Grid will take the damage, but
Oh, never mind then.
alright. I'll do one for Solveig.
He actually meets the DC if it's reduced.
Okay, so they all take half damage, then half again. They just need to not roll 1s on their saves for Constitution. And Wyani will just take 2. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get started on this Miffit. Flies in here, and it's gonna attack Grundle with its claws.
Spree.
I think that hits Grundle for
Yep.
7 total. Solvik's turn.
Oh. That's half for the raging, right, too?
Oh, yeah, because you are raging. I forgot you restarted that. That's 3 damage plus 2 damage. 5. What will Solvik do? She has 2 more fire blasts. Firebolt still is her go-to.
Who's in charge of Solvig?
Vilma.
Back up Grundle. Does
Well,
have ranged attack.
I could just have her go and
Yep.
do a firebolt on the nearest one. Alright, that'll hit for 1 fire damage. Great. Another ice mephit flies in through the bedroom window. Let's have this one attack Wyani with its claws. It misses. Suvi, top of the round.
Oh, long round.
Yeah,
Get up around.
there's a lot of little dudes.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna back Grundle up and shoot that fool. Shoot that big snow boy.
Nephros is on deck. That is a hit.
Howdy!
13 damage.
And you go out the hole. Actually, I'll just roll the additional.
1.
1.
Ha, ha, ha. Second shot. Ha, ha, ha.
Another hit. The
I
golem
gotta use 2 attacks, so guys, with 1 sliver left.
The golem collapses into a heap of snow.
Boy, I hope it stays down. Then I'm going to
Solvig go?
give Grundle a safety break.
Yeah, you stepped away.
What?
Chase was asking if Solvig went.
Yeah, they did. I just
Yeah.
went for them.
Oh, okay.
We didn't hear a response from you.
My bad.
Alright, you said you were doing something for Grundle?
I have the safety for Grundle. Remember
Roll
to
it.
treat frostbite with a little bit of warm water.
Okay.
It's like Grundle gets back 5 hit points. Nephros.
Well, that is a snowy boy, isn't it?
Yep.
All right, I think I am going to.
Close the door.
What? No. Do a little steppy step, and we are going to Stabberoo take 2.
That's a hit.
Just checking. All right.
That is 17 damage. The golem is not looking too hot.
Yes.
In fact, it's
And-
looking cold.
Really, rather cold. Yeah.
Ooh, a little chilled out. All right, let's go for a dagger offhand.
Hit. Another 2 piercing damage. Oh, this is a magical dagger?
No, this is not magical.
It is immune to non-magical damage.
All right, it just swipes on through it.
Anything else, Nephros?
I'm debating whether or not I should stand directly in its way.
Well, Vendrick was able to hold off its 3 blows, but one of those blows did 19 damage or so to...
Yeah, stand near me, like underneath that, or back there. I would say
No,
stand
no, I'll do,
underneath the wisp.
I'll do a cunning action disengage, and I will step back to here then.
Oh.
This Mephit is going to fly on over yon heads. Then... Oh, why not, actually?
Why
It's
not?
here to support its friend. Let's fly
They're
out the
just
window,
so
provoking an
supportive.
attack from Nephros and Vendrick.
They're just really supportive.
I'm gonna hold my action.
Nephros hits. Right, 8 piercing damage. The Ice Miffet is then going to use its Frost Breath, healing the Snow Golem for 4. And then Benric is going to need to save.
Deck save. I only got those. Not very good with that one.
Right,
Alright.
you
I'll
take
just talk poorly about myself and make sure I succeed.
1 damage. Lair action time if you choose to take it, Vilma. If not, we will move on.
I suppose we should try to burn through these things faster, but I don't think there's anything when I'm attacked. Yeah, I'm not against anything that I'm worried about right now, so I will not do their actions.
Sure. Ice Miffet attacks Grundle.
Simple Miffet with simple needs.
Were you attacking recklessly?
Last time, yeah.
Alright, that is going to be 2 damage total then. Patrons, go. We're going to probably remove the patrons. Well, yeah, I don't think that they're going to get in any danger, so I'm going to remove them. Ice Miffet.
Gonna try my darndest.
It's going to attack Vilma. Whoa!
You worried now?
It misses.
No.
This Ice Miffet is going to Frost Breath after stepping back, provoking a lot of attacks. It moves backward and starts blowing in. Wyani's going to take an attack against it.
Obliterated. Alright, moving on.
Oh, yeah, she did, actually.
Xaxes.
She blows it up, and now it's not within 5 feet of anybody, so it doesn't do anything. Another golem.
Keep rolling 10.
10 feet towards the door. And then it moves 10 feet towards Grundle. It had to dash to move here. They have 10 feet movement speed.
Ah, that explains their attack speed.
This one bursts open the door and
Gentlemen.
moves 5 feet into the room. It makes 2 attacks against Grid.
Grid, no.
Oh no. Oh no.
No!
I don't think Grid's gonna be able to make that roll there.
Okay, Grid's gonna need to make a DC 17, so that's a fail. And then a DC a lot, and that should be a fail too.
Yikes.
What's the a lot total?
The first a lot was 17, he rolled an 8.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's more than I can do.
And the second a lot, I rolled a 16, and I guess it's like, what?
Actually, the cold is halved. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's 6.
that's a 13
Cold.
for the first one. So there's a chance for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
The second
I
one.
rolled 5.
The second one is 6 plus 11, so it's 17. So actually, he's much more likely to make the second one.
Yeah.
Well, the second one will kill him, so I'll do the second one. Because that one's kind of guaranteed.
Nice.
Okay.
That one's pretty much guaranteed because it just needs a 1.
Okay. Grid goes to 1 health point as the snow golem collides with him, just swinging its arms haphazardly back and forth. Another golem pushes past its ally. It's into the room.
Oh.
It attacks Grid.
Target rich environment.
Don't think that hits. Checking Grid.
Rich environment.
Grid has
Grid
13.
13.
Oh, but he's being flanked.
AC 13? Poor guy.
But he's being flanked, so that will hit.
What about his armor type?
Okay.
Guess he would be
Not that
padding.
mechanic, don't we?
Yeah, it's just most of the things you're fighting just don't really have it. This is like weirdly not the campaign for it.
-2 versus padded.
Alright,
For
well,
bludgeoning.
then that
The
won't
book
hit.
says.
Okay,
Save,
bargaining for
save by
Grid's
some
life
numbers.
here.
Yeah, literally bargaining.
Yeah.
a second one will hit, this time DC 8.
That looks like something that Grid could make.
Now that you said it.
Grid, don't die! Grid, don't die! Grid, don't die!
Jesus Christ.
One away.
Stop saying
Grundle,
things.
it's your turn. The snow golem
Just
is
scattering
back
the
for
dice.
more. We'll probably call it at the end of this round.
Is it the same golem?
It's a new guy. Killed the other one.
Oh, new one. Okay. I wasn't sure if, like,
New golem
And-
with this.
The
One
one was
resurrect.
blown out of the room by Suvi.
right, he walked back. Okay, let's just recklessly attack him.
Well.
Good
Yeah,
hit.
you guys can hit these guys like almost no problem. Their AC is 8. So, just so you know, if you just want to roll damage ahead of time, that is a
Slow,
hit.
punchy boys.
That is another hit. 12. Oh, actually, that's a crit, huh? Well, I counted the crit. It's fine.
Yay.
Got a lot of crits tonight.
Another hit. For exactsies, the snow golem goes down into a pile of mush. Thought I might be able to heal it, but no such luck. All right. Now you're just surrounded by 3 mephits.
3 small mephits.
This golem pushes its way into the room
Please stop.
and attacks Grid.
Please stop doing that.
Somebody moved him
specific
there. I
thing.
don't know when it happened, but
I said 5 feet. Someone moved him. He's gonna disengage on his turn if he survives.
All right, that is 3
Oh.
hits even with the -2.
Okay.
So I'm going to need a DC, it's not 11, it's DC 8, DC 7, and DC 7. Okay. Thanks to your resistance to cold, Grid has bundled up enough that he's able to resist the snow golems. Snowy rampage.
He's gonna
It's Grid's turn.
disengage. Can you move him someplace safe? Because I can't see anything past the little sliver of this room.
Yeah, that's fine.
like directly
you.
backwards.
Next to the fire to be warm.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He starts moving upward.
Perfect.
Ice Miffit's turn. He's gonna go up and attack Arn, provoking an attack. Well, Solveig doesn't have.
Fire punch.
Yeah, they don't really have an attack that way. Alright, Arn gets hit for 3 damage. No, 4 damage.
Whoever's driving Solvig should also have her move back.
Vilma, your turn.
So, let's figure this out here. I think what I'll do. Oh fuck! Really gotta deal with these fucking snow golems. Is the problem. I'll trust this to you on. I'll disengage. Oh, well, I won't disengage. I'll back up, I guess, 2 attacks of opportunity from these ice mephits.
Sure. I'll take him where I can get him.
3 attacks for you, Chris. I know you love that.
Well, I think they missed, so.
Okay. Then... I will use... let's do some... Rays of Frost. I mean, Rays of Fire, the other one. At these guys.
Rays of healing. Oh, okay.
Which guys? The snow golems?
At the snow golems, yeah.
All at one or divided?
I'll shoot 2 at 1. Here, I'll move over here. I'll do 2 at 1, the closest one, and 1 to the furthest one, just to deal some damage to them.
Alright, roll some spell attacks.
So I'll do 1, 2 for the first one. And
You literally can't miss, except on a natural one, so go ahead
really?
and deal
Okay.
damage.
So let's do 4d6 for the
Super
first
bolt.
one. Wow.
Well, thankfully the
I
damage
can't
is
roll that.
doubled. They are vulnerable to fire damage.
So 12 for the first one, and
Some
then
of it hits the
2d6
pillar nearby.
for the next one.
Oh, it did
And-
more damage than the 4d6. Well,
More damage to the 46.
this one peeks out from behind the pillar and you hit it right in the face for 14 damage this time. The golems start to slowly begin to melt. Anything else?
That's my action. I think we're good.
Alright. This snow golem, freshly healed, is going to enter
Golem.
and do 2 attacks on Venric.
Bring it. Well, maybe bring less.
Oh, stop it! I've had enough!
Bring it. Okay, that's enough.
You take 11 damage after the cold resistance from the first hit. and then that's 11 damage after the cold resistance from the second one.
Okay.
So
22.
11 for both, actually. Nephros, the last attack goes for you.
No.
Special little gift
I
for you.
will react and protect.
Okay, so it imposes disadvantage. It will reroll. 17.
protect.
Does the 17 hit you, Nephros?
Well, you know what? I guess I can already see what the damage is. Yeah, no, I mean, a 17 does hit.
Okay. It's going to deal 10 damage after the cold resistance.
Uncanny dodge.
I'm using the first damage result.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. I still have an uncanny dodge, so I'm just going to dodge it, yeah.
Alright.
So there's 5.
Uncanny dodge.
It's then going to move an extra space into the room because it moves slowly enough as it is.
Gotta make use of all those 15 feet.
Alright. Claws on Grundle. Hit for 3 damage total. Benric. Getting towards the end.
Let's bonk the snowball.
Chip to death.
Hit. Roll for damage.
Do you want a bonker golem?
Yes.
The first hit was actually enough to do it.
Oh, cool. Then I'll just move in to get the ice meat. That one.
Follow
Do
through.
you want me to re-roll or no?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
You hit it for 4 damage.
The poppy hammer spin.
Anything else?
Nope, just smashing through the snow and to beat up the other ice meat fit.
Well, it's time for it to retaliate. Let's have it do. Oh wait, I think it might have used its frost breath. So let's.
Mm-hmm.
It recharged
did.
it.
Mm.
Okay. Well, Venric and Nephros save. Dex save DC 10. If you succeed, it's no damage for Nephros, or 1 damage for Venric. Okay, 1 damage to Venric. Arn's turn. Let's swing at the weakest one. And swing at the next weakest one. Okay, that's a miss. Arn makes Dex save. And it's explosive demise. And he saves. He's only going to take 3 damage. No. 2 damage. The Mephit explodes. Wayani's turn. Wayani's going to whack. And slice. Just as nice. Actually, one of those doesn't hit. You're not flanking, so just hit. 1 for 12. Ice Mephit. Claw Grundle. Miss. Solvik's turn. There are 3 snow golems nearby and 2 ice Mephits.
Back away.
Honestly, it might be best for her to do a fire breath here.
I think she should do fire breath, which is kind of what I wanted. Yeah, we'll do fire breath on these guys.
Alright. Down to 1 fire
Oh,
breath.
dude, 3 fucking damage. Amazing.
Oh,
2d8,
let's
3
go!
damage.
You'd like add the ability bonus to that stupid thing.
Yeah, that's pretty pathetic.
Well, one of them got a dex save of 0, so that's promising. But only one of them succeeded. I'll do the one in the back that succeeded. So they will take a
Anti-crit save.
whopping 4 fire damage after the halving and doubling.
Whopping.
Actually, it'll just be
Absolutely
3. It's kind of stupid to do it otherwise. The rest
Get
will
wobble,
take
son.
6. She's a little out of breath in this cold weather. Is Solvig moving? Will she be
Yeah,
our
we can
tank?
Back up. She's
Yeah,
gonna
probably
back
for the
up from
best.
That one.
Right. That provokes 1 attack from the snow golem. This was the lefternmost Mephit, so that one also gets an attack.
Turnmost.
Left her.
Lefternmost. Solvig's armor class is light. I'm assuming she's wearing padded as well. So I'm going to say the snow golem doesn't hit. The Mephit does hit. Make a DC 6 con save for Solvig. And then this Mephit's going to attack Wayani to round out the round. And miss. We'll do that for Solvig. Okay, she's fine.
The final Mephit.
Alright, we're at the top of the round, which means that we're probably going to end it for tonight, at least, because as this is an ongoing battle, this long night of the Frostmaiden's little curse here. Yippee!
She's rhyming us.
Oh no, she's busting rhymes. Dazan comes out of his room and is freaking out at all of the sudden excitement that's going on. What's going on? No. Please. And he's going to run past everyone and go towards Vilma. Vilma, what are these things?
Zan, you need to do something.
We have an emergency.
Yeah, I know.
No, a different emergency. He pulls on your hand, and you can see that his left hand is starting to fade away. I'm not gonna last. I need to make it back to the device.
What?
We need to make me real again. It didn't work. And that's where we're going to end it today.
Oh no.
Vilma
So
immediately. My platinum piece.
My money!
Oh wait, it's this one. Thank you everybody that came out to watch. You can watch this stream normally on Wednesdays from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to watch our sister stream, that's on Sundays from 9 p.m. to midnight. Books on DriveThruRPG. Support me on Patreon /NobleCrumpet. And of course, join us in the Crumpet Kingdom on the Discord. And with all that stuff out of the way, stick around for the raid and have a good one. Sleep tight and don't sacrifice your friends to the god of the night and the winter. Good night.
It's a
Friendly
fabricated
reminder.
value.
No.
Bitcoin.
Good night, everyone.